Hello, Jewelry Conquerors, and welcome to I Love Everyday Jewel. This is Pastor Sharon. I'm peeking my head in just to say hello, 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 and welcome. Welcome to I Love Everyday Jewels, where we have been showing fantastic paparazzi jewelry for the past 20 days. This is day 20 of going live of Team Royal Visions, but also this is my 91st day of going live. That's right, I have gone live for 91 days showing paparazzi jewelry that definitely was what? Eye-catching, stunning, and of course, someone say cute, good looking, nickel and lead free, $5, and of course, you know that word, gorgeous. That's right. We've shown jewelry that accentuates your face, but also that enhances your hand. And sometimes we've shown some things that may have just possibly showed off your ankles. So this week, as promised, hey Cheryl, thank you for popping in. We are focusing on the neckline. So tonight, we're focusing on the scoop neckline. We're going to look at items that can accentuate the scoop neckline. The scoop neckline can either be, hey Kim, thank you for popping in. The scoop line can either be in a dress like you see an evening, or it could be a casual look. It could also be a top. So tonight we're focused on jewelry again that accentuates the scoop neck line. But let me say this. One thing I have done after all this research, I found it don't really matter. People dress the way they want to dress. Now, there may be the rules of law that say that this should exist. It don't necessarily get abided by. But, hey, I'm going to give it to you. And like I said, you can take their advice if you will. But at this point, people do what they want to do. It's really whatever feels good to you, right? Right. All right. So I'm going to go on and get started. Remember, everything I'm showing is nickel and lead free. If you have not done so, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Sharon Clopton Green. But also, please be advised that shipping and handling is a flat rate of $4.95. So no matter how many pieces of jewelry you purchase, you win, right? Now, let's talk a little bit. First of all, as you can notice, this is some rose. Is actually rose gold with a rosette look. But also, this is what you may consider a bib necklace, okay? And a bib necklace is actually a necklace that you can wear. It sits flat on your chest, really at the neckline, but also can be worn under a collar. So they're suggesting that you wear statement jewelry, but also bib-type jewelry. So what I want to give you is a brief history behind it. So the scoop neckline is a deep U. As you can see, it's wider than the base. So it is a deep U, as you can see. It's wider than the base of the neck, definitely wider than the base of the neck, right? And it's suitable for almost all body shapes. And so they said the catch here is that because it's suitable for all body shapes, almost all body shapes, you win with this particular neckline. But also, it's also comparable for different face shapes. So you win. So they gave an example, say that it said, for instance, that you had broad shoulders or too wide shoulders, then this particular neckline definitely will camouflage your neckline. And if you have a neckline, if you have a neck that's short, this particular U shape or this scoop neckline makes your short neck looks elongated. So that definitely is a win-win for women that wear that type of neckline. Also, what they told us about the neckline was that, let me give you another point, then I'm going to continue to show the jewelry. Also, they said with this particular neckline, the scoop neckline, it is definitely a piece of neckline that not only complements different body shapes, but also that with this particular scoop neckline, you can either opt to wear statement jewelry or pendant jewelry. What I like about it, you can do pendant jewelry or you can do a minimalist look. So I'm going to give you a combination of both of those tonight, okay? Hey, Ross, thank you for popping in. Hey, Sherry, thank you for popping in tonight. All right, so we have this rose gold look. We're talking about the the scoop neckline tonight and what pieces of jewelry can possibly go with that. Okay, so we're going to keep in with that particular rose gold. We're going to add a filigree design rose gold ring on that signature stretchy band, as you can see. We're going to add that to it. And believe it or not, when I tell people when I put this on, if it pinches me, it is not comfortable for anybody. Hey, Zoe, how are you? It is not necessarily comfortable for your ring finger, but it definitely can go on your pinky finger, right? All right, so that's a thought there. Okay. All right, so that's that. Hey, Miss Caldwell, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey, CC, thank you for popping in tonight, ladies. Thank you all. We're talking about the scoop neckline tonight. And then, of course, you have these rose gold bangles. And those rose gold bangles, if you notice, they do have the little notches on them, okay? So when it comes to the neckline, they're suggesting that you, like I said, you can do statement jewelry. Also part of that statement jewelry can be a bib necklace, which is similar to this. And we said earlier, a bib necklace is a necklace that you can literally wear if you needed to underneath a collared shirt. But also, what I do like about this is that I would really, it may not be a bold statement, but to me, it's a bold necklace, right? And so here again, we're just trying to talk about the rules that they say that are associated with a U-shape neckline. Also, paparazzi suggests that you use shorter pendants with volume. So that's what they suggest. So that's our first look. That is a $15 look. Of course, you're not going to drop it on the timeline. You'll love to shop. But it's also at iloveeverydayjewelsonline.com if you're interested in purchasing this item. All right. So that's our first featured look for tonight. We're talking about the U shape. Okay. Now, let me show you these earrings. Now, mind you, to me, these earrings are cute. Let me show you these because sometimes I don't always show them. But to me, those are cute. I don't think you need any more with it. I think that's a nice look. Okay. And what I like about this particular necklace, and because it's rose gold, to me, it either can actually be used with a U shape that is not as formal. So to me, this can either go with, like I just showed, with something more formal or something that is not as formal. But then check this out. This is one of our blockbusters. And it has part of its name is Hypnotized. Can you see why they say Hypnotized? Look at that stunning, oversized white rhinestone attached to a gold fishhook fitting. It has that encasing, that gold encasing that it sits in. Then you have your chain, your gold chain. But look at the bling on this. You see why they call it, a part of it's called Hypnotized. Because look, the bling will hypnotize you for real. Now, can we say for real, eye-catching, stunning, glamorous? Can we say bling boss? And all of those things that's associated with that. Can we say that? That is definitely bling for real, for real. And then what I like is that warped or hammered metal that has that intricate design. So that is definitely a great look, right? So you saw the earring. So if you don't want to do any more, that would be fine. But check this out as an option. Keeping with that bling theme, you might want to possibly add this arm candy. And this has those white rhinestones, medium size, and then it's on the stretchy band because I love the stretchy bands. All right now. But I do love that. And each white rhinestone sits, if you notice that, in this own, I want to say it's ornament, right? It has that gold casing. And every time I see things like that, it just reminds me of a Christmas bulb, okay? Only thing missing is the little hook, okay? So that's an option to as an accessory to wear with this particular necklace. And definitely the key to it also with this U shape is to make sure, as we have done on Monday, we talked about, can we see that? Okay, like we talked about, hey, Kaylin, how you doing? Thank you for popping in. And like we talked about Monday, this U shape is similar to what we did on Monday, in that whenever you're wearing this jewelry, that is important for you not to dip past the neckline. Okay, so it's similar. The same advice that they gave us, like we did on Monday, is similar, and the U shape is similar in the norm. Like I said earlier, people do what they want to do, but you know, that off the shoulder look, there's a neckline, and again with this U shape, there is a neckline. So they suggest you don't go past it. But then again, like I said, you know, we live in a world, people do what they want to do, right? So hey, now what I thought would be cute with that would definitely be an open cuff. Hey, Joaquin, thank you for popping in. Open cuff gold bracelet. Then you have your white rhinestones that come down the middle. I love this gold frame. It is a wide band. It's a wide open cuff. So that definitely is in keeping with the white rhinestones, the oversized white rhinestones in this blockbuster here. So that's an option. So you can either go with the arm candy with that bling. Let me see, you can see that. Okay. Hey, Sonia, thank you for popping in tonight. Or you can opt to go with this open cuff bracelet. Okay, that's an option. Okay. Either way, I think you win. Now, someone may say the other one is more in keeping with it, but some people don't like, you know, I've said this all the time. Everyone doesn't like the same thing. And that's a good thing about paparazzi, because it offers what? Variety. Some people may love this idea of that stretchy and that whole bling bling. Some may not, right? Some may more of that minimalist look, okay? All right, nice. I have a ring that will go with that bracelet open. Okay, all right then. Thank you, Miss Caldwell. All right, so that right there is a great look, and it's definitely a great option to wear, right? Okay, so that's our first gold piece. Remember, we talked about that bib, and actually, if you were to really think about this, this is also, even though it's a statement necklace, this is also more of that bib family, because if you actually were to wear a collared shirt, it would definitely fit underneath that as well. Okay, definitely so. Hey, Sabrina, thank you for popping in. Appreciate it. All right, so let's look at our next option. Look right here. Y'all, this right here is definitely one for the books. Check this out. First of all, let's look at those earrings. Okay. Ooh, check this out right there, though. Let me show you how it's going to look when you lay it down, though. This one is going to speak some volume. Check this out right there. Now, can we say yes? I love that gold fringe. I love that. Now, this right here can also be worn if you were to have a square neckline. This is similar the same way. Same thing. Because with the square, they're saying use more of an angle or angular jewelry. But this right here is similar to that bib, same style. If you were to wear a collared shirt, you definitely could get away with, because that bib, it lays directly on the chest. Also, it has that princess length that we talk about. That's about 18 inches. So look, in that, now that right there is for real one of those bold statement necklaces that is definitely will draw attention to yourself. Definitely will. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for popping in. I do appreciate it. I know some of my Papa sisters have to run, but I do appreciate you popping in. And hello to those that are out there that don't pop in and don't look directly here. We thank you for out there in cyberspace land. We do appreciate you. All right, so back to the show. So do y'all notice that what I do love about that is that it's like, yeah, that reminds you of some regalness, doesn't it? I'm talking about that is definitely a winner for real. I like that. And also, I kept that bracelet there because that's something to consider as well to wear with that bracelet. Okay? Now, but I'm going to change up the bracelet for just a second and give you a different feel. All right. Some people like more bolder. And like I said, it just depends on your style. And the way the fashionistas talk, honey, it changes from year to year. Some things are staple and then some things just change, right? But check this out. Look at that bold hammered metal. Look at that gold hammered open cuff bangle. Look at that. Definitely a statement piece. Someone would definitely notice that on your wrist, right? All right. So consider this as an option. Less of a minimalist, more of a bold, bodacious look tonight. And definitely is a winner, right? Okay. It definitely goes well. Check that out. Definitely goes well with this look. Okay, so that's something to consider as well. Now, I really do. I'm going to tell you something. When I say I like that, for real, I really do like that. And y'all know what? I did not do something I should have done. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to bring something back and show you because I had some earrings to go with something else. But okay, I'll bring them back. I just want to show you the earrings. I got ahead of myself. But that definitely is a great look. There's something to consider, right? Definitely so. All right. So I'm going to remove this for just a second. I'm going to keep that bracelet there for just a second. But I want to bring this other piece back. Just want to show you some earrings as an alternative for that particular necklace. It's more of a, they're still gold, but they're more of a toned down look. And you see that bling there. Okay. Standard post fitting. I just wanted to show you that. Okay. Just wanted to show you that as an option as well. Pulling out all that bling. And then you can still go with that hammered metal bracelet. And I meant to show that earlier, so please forgive me for that. I just want to backtrack and show you that. That definitely is a pair of earrings that you'd be like, oh, yeah, that is kind of, that's that conversation that you have, as you're dressing yourself. And you're like, oh, that is cute, isn't it? That kind of conversation that you have. Okay? Yeah, they are cute. Yes, they are. I totally agree with you. All right, so I'm moving on. I have one more gold piece to show you. And this definitely is a statement necklace. I'm going to remove the earrings. And I'm going to take away the necklace. However, I'm going to add another gold piece. It's very bold. And definitely doesn't violate the rules. Check this out. Okay. Definitely doesn't violate the rules. I love this bold necklace. It's gold and it's bold. Is it not? Definitely so. And so that's why I'm going to leave that there because it doesn't violate the neckline rule. I do love the bracelet that's there. When I say yes, 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 I do mean yes, yes, and what? Yes. Definitely so. All right, so we're talking about some adjectives to describe that. I definitely would say it is and has attention-getting qualities, right? Gold tone. And I would even say sleek with a hint of sexy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did. Gold and bold. That's right. I do love that. Gold and bold with a hint of sleek and sexy. All right, now. Okay, now. But I do like that. That is definitely a great necklace, right? Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't have much to show you. We won't be long tonight. I just want to show you a couple of pieces that go with the scoop neck. It's not always a formal scoop that you wear. Some of us wear shirts that are like that, right? Okay, so I've showed you the gold. Let me show you another bib style necklace. And show me the earrings to go. And what I like about paparazzi is they give you the complimentary earrings. And sometimes you're like, those earrings are enough. Check that out. So you have your quadrilateral attached to a fishhook fitting. You have your link chain, and then check that out. So you have, if you can see that, you have that silver crest that has, and also it attaches with hoops. So they have hoops that are attached, and then it has the different designs that have been encrypted on it. Okay. So that's a bold look as well. Another bold statement, that bib look. That definitely, it speaks. You're looking at it like, yeah, I do like that. That's another bold piece to consider. Okay. And possibly, I'm not sure how you all feel about this. It may be too ornamental for you, but we have this filigree stretchy band. Okay, so you have those different designs. And I like the points that's on there. All right, I love that stretchiness, and I do like the points that's on it. Again, that's a great option if you wanted something, if you just had to have something that was silver, right? So that definitely would be a piece, because it's in keeping with those arrows, because it looks like they're arrows. They're forming, to me, look like arrows, right? So it's in keeping with that design. Okay? I know. And the oddity to me is what makes it like, oh, that is cute. You know what? Because no one really likes, you know what? As women, we were like, I don't want nobody to look like me. And you know what? Even though they make something, I have to laugh when I make this statement. Even though they make things more than one, we still in our mind like to think that we're unique, right? Yes. Even though we say that our thumbprint is unique, we still love to think like, man, I'm unique. And we like for our jewelry to be unique. You know, we don't want, sometimes we want to be different from somebody. I keep telling you, it's like the peacock. Yeah, like you. Like it does. Definitely so. Yes. Okay. Okay, so let me get the next item. It's still in the silver family. Still in the silver family. Put that there. But it has more bling with it, okay? And I'm going to show you this. This is called Razzle Dazzle. It's Razzle Dazzle Silvers. We moved to the pendants at this point now. That pendant jewelry that they suggest that you use. Okay? And again, thank you all for popping in tonight. I know a lot of times it's Bible study night for people. So, but I do appreciate it. But look at this. I want you to see this. Those are the earrings. So you get your basic rhinestone earrings attached to a fishhook fitting. I don't know why this does this all the time, but there you go. Okay. And then you get your link chain, and this one you get a double chain. But look at that Razzle Dazzle. It's called Razzle Dazzle, and I love that. Okay. Can you see that bling on that? And this is one of those items that they suggest that you use when you're dealing with that U shape. Okay, so check that out there. I love the way that you have that rhinestone that's on that open circle or open hoop. Okay. And what I like about it, they said that in order to give it more of a modern style, that you go with pendant jewelry like this. That's you should excuse me, y'all. You should select a pendant with more visual interest and movement, paired with trend right hoop earrings that make this look clean and contemporary. So if you're more of a contemporary person, and I know I got some people on here who are like that, then this definitely is something more that you would be interested in if you're more of a modern girl. All right, I'm glad you was able to make it in, Miss Caldwell. Now I'm going to give you two options. So the first option, and I do appreciate you popping in for real. So the first option is, check this out. Those hoop earrings with that white bling at the bottom. So it's definitely an eye catcher. You have that silver hoop attached to a fishhook fitting, right? So we're going to bring that there and let that rest there for a second. So you got that double hoop action going on in terms of the hoop in the earrings and the hoop in the necklace, right? And then what we're going to do is add some, one of my favorite silver and white necklaces. Check that out right there. Look at that bling on there. It's in keeping with that razzle dazzle, and it definitely is razzle dazzle. All right, you're a Fiercely Fifth Avenue girl. Okay, Fiercely Fifth Avenue. I hear you. I hear you. And while we're talking, listen, if you're part of my VIP group, I posted today a link for you to go and take the inventory. I had posted it there a while back, but you know, I'm running a contest. If you're in my VIP group, you go in, take the assessment, and then you drop your particular style in the VIP group, and I'm giving away a free Z collection. So you have until Friday. So if you're not a part of the VIP group, you can inbox me and ask me, say, hey, let me get in that VIP group. In the meantime, while you're waiting to get in there, you can go in and take that assessment, and then you drop in there. So anybody that drops their go in, and I gave the link, you go and take that assessment and you drop in there what yours is, or your top three. Some people may be eclectic. They may have 25% for they may have 20% for all of them. Just depends on the person. Okay, now check this out. I brought this right here. Look at that. You have that hoop, that bling all over this hoop, right? Even though the hoop is open, it's still considered a hoop. Earring, you have that white rhinestone attached to a standard post. All right, so that's an option. Check that out right there. Now, in that right there, something you can say, yeah, that is eye-catching. Somebody says stunning. That is what? A sparkle. That is bling. Oh, yeah, and it is modern. Okay? It's definitely all of those things. I love the fact that it has that shimmer, but also I love the sleekness that it gives. But also, again, it's a hint of sexy. All right, and potentially could be a $15 set. It just depends on what you are looking for, right? All right, and I do love the way, again, how that white rhinestone just is encased in that hoop. Okay, thank you for the hearts. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right. Listen, I'm down to the wire. Okay. So I hope that you have enjoyed our U-shaped conversation neckline. I hope that you have enjoyed that. I'm going to show... Oh, you know what I'm going to show all by itself? These dripping pearl earrings. Okay? Because sometimes people don't want a necklace, but check that out right there. You see that pearl? It has the white rhinestone. So it's actually encased in white rhinestone. You have your hoop, and then it's attached to a standard post, but then you have your white rhinestone, and then you have your hoop that's attached to that pearl teardrop. Okay? And definitely dangling, okay? So that is an option. If you don't necessarily want anything else, that is an option, but also it can go with that particular necklace as well, okay? All right, so our final piece for tonight is a part of the pink family, and we're still talking about pendants. So I'm going to show you this pink heart pendant, and it actually goes well with this particular dress. Okay, so here you go. These are the earrings that they give you. Okay, those are the earrings that they give you. You give you that pink attached to a fishhook fitting. You have your link chain, and then you have your pink heart. All right, that's that pendant. And I love the thickness of that particular heart. Okay. And you do get the 2-inch extender, but check that out right there. Okay. Then we pull this pink ring that has that pink and silver stretchy band, and the band is definitely 6 through 10, so it will fit you comfortably. But I do love that pink stone. It almost looks as if it's a pink moonstone, but look at the sides and that classic stretchy band. Okay. And then I do, let's see. And I'm going to actually, believe it or not, I'm going to actually keep this bracelet there, because this bracelet really serves multi-purposes and can really go with a lot of different pieces. So this one could be considered a versatile bracelet because it can go with a lot of different pieces. Okay. And then if we want to do an upgrade, or I love to say we're going to be on sale. When she say upgrade, we're going to upgrade. Look here in my best Beyonce voice I can get tonight. Check that out. Look at that bling right there. And believe it or not, these are clip-ons, okay? But look at that. I love that pink. You have your upside-down teardrop. And then what I like is the attention to detail. I almost give it like a floral look. And then you have your pink teardrop. And then you have your white encrusted stones, okay? Let me make sure you can see that. All right. So I think that really is a nice combination there. So you have your white bling or your white rhinestones. Then you have that pink jewelry, that pink stone that is definitely speaking to you. And then you have that silver as well. So that's a great look. Again, when I tell you that pendant jewelry is on fire, it definitely is on fire. I hope that you have learned something tonight, because not only do I want to sell you jewelry, I want to sell you the right jewelry. So I hope that you were educated tonight. I hope you got a little education. Something you might have already known, but I learned something myself. So hopefully you've learned something about the U-shaped neckline and the jewelry that you should wear with it, okay? These are suggested pieces of jewelry that you should wear with them, okay? Again, as I close every night, and thank you for joining me for my 91st night of going live. And as I close every night, you will, and you probably can say it with me, thank me now because of all of the great jewelry selections that you will make. But your bank account will thank you later because of all of the money that you will save. And repeat after me, this is an affirmation. You were born with purpose, and because you were born with purpose, you are the solution to someone's problem. And don't let anybody tell you any different. Continue to live out your God-ordained victories until I see you again tomorrow night at 8:30, where we'll be continuing to talk about necklines. And you're going to be surprised tomorrow night about what we're going to talk about. Again, stay safe, practice social distancing, drink your water, eat healthy, get rest, and I'll see you tomorrow night. God bless. Take care, everybody.